Greetings, UKF Champions League finalists. I am back with another installment here, the Yellow Corner, bringing you the preview of our Betway Premiership Game Week 24 fixture as we host Richards Bay on Wednesday night, 7:30 at Loftus Versfeld. Yeah, man, it's going to be so difficult to record this preview because I'm struggling to wipe away or take off the smile off my face, and I know you guys understand why I smile so, man. What an amazing Friday night. What an amazing weekend. What a win, man. What a win in the CAF Champions League. And yeah, man, I think that's where I need to start this preview, man, before I get into the game Yarona Richards Bay as a whole, I think firstly, I need to congratulate the club, Mamelodi Sundowns Football Club, for making it to the CAF Champions League final for the first time in 9 years since we last won it, 2016, man. This tournament has proper dished heartbreak after heartbreak for Mamelodi Sundowns Football Club supporters, and there is no fan base that deserves to enjoy, celebrate, and rejoice like us, Masandawana, after so many. There's a picture of mine that Long took of myself and Kolo, Sundown supporter. She used to have a segment on the Yellow Corner. Took when we lost to Pedro at FNB. Yeah, I was a broken man. If you look at that picture. And then there was the Mvala own goal against Wydad 2022. And then last year, man, this tournament, we've been through the most with this tournament, and yeah, man, we deserve a final, man, honestly. But so do the players, the technical team, the background staff, your Sundowns, everyone. They already support us because I believe we have played a huge role in getting the team to where it is now, the final. I remember that game against Wydad that played on a Tuesday afternoon at 3 o'clock, on a waking Tuesday afternoon, but we were there. We filled stadium, in the first leg, the semi-final against Al Ahly, man. So big ups to Masandawana family as a whole, man. But to the players, man, I'm so happy for these players, man. I'm so happy that they've given themselves a chance to win the most important trophy in the continent at club level, because this generation of players, man, they've done so much for the club, and they've won almost everything. It would be so sad to see someone like Shaluli retire as a club legend, as a football legend, and a Champions League medal aside was na. So yeah, man, I hope these boys win this Champions League, man. They football has nothing to do with the sentiments. Just because they've been trying and failing to win doesn't mean it should be given to them. No, they still need to work hard for it, So yeah, man, I'm just happy that we've given ourselves a chance as a football club to win the Champions League for the second time, and become the first South African side to win it 2 times, man. Really, really excited about the fact that we'll be in the final later on in the month of May and early June, So, man, congratulations to the boys, man. But going back to the game, I think we started really well in gaming early, we're not aggressive in attack, but we just kept the ball really well, sucked them in and then launched long ball, trying to find Boribero Peleda, we were in the game, we were not on the back foot, they were not all over us, and yeah, man, I think we managed the game quite well, and more so in attack where we broke through the middle and played Ribeiro, and then he turned their defense, which is something that I wanted. If you watch the preview, you see I really, really wanted to see that happening. And we did that in that game, Unfortunately, Tash couldn't bury the few chances that he got, But yeah, man, the CAF Champions League, you mess up, they punish you. And that's what they did, And you don't give Imam Ashur, Tahir such chances, man. They'll kill you. And that's what they did. But I'm glad that we stayed in the game, And in the second half, they were caught in between two minds. Basatebo, whether they should attack and get the second goal, we should give them a good cushion, but at the same time, in attacking, they left exposed, or should they sit back? And, they decided to sit back, and we kept attacking, attacking, and attacking. And at some point, Lena had given up, or I was thinking that goal won't come. But it came at the right time, just as the game was about to end, And looking back, I'm glad that idiot of a ref didn't give us that penalty. It was a straight penalty. I was mad at that time because I didn't know what was going to happen later. Because I'm at the end of the game, I was thinking, yes, if he'd given us that penalty, they're obviously gonna come back and try and get the second goal, and even maybe if they do get it, go for the third one, which should have meant we would have a mountain to climb, But yeah, man, it came at the perfect time, And yeah, we've been knocked out in similar fashion in the Champions League. So man, it was so great not to be at the receiving end of such, Special shout out to Khuliso Mudau. What a performance! What a flipping performance for Khuliso. Khuliso decided I'm not leaving the Cairo International Stadium as a loser, or with us having lost and being knocked out. I'm making sure we are going to the final. I'm not taking anything away from Majida Gaufel. I'm just giving a special shout out to Khuliso. I thought he was magnificent, man. There were moments where Khuliso would be on the left, and I'd think, the ball is with maybe Divine. I don't know, it's Khuliso. How is this guy everywhere, man? Like, yeah, what a performance by Khuliso. More of those, men, and we will definitely win that final. But we need to shift our attention from that. There's the league to focus on now, in the next game, Ronald Richards Bay, A Richards Bay side that signed a lot of players at the beginning of the season. But when I look back now, I'm not surprised to see them where they are right now, because I think the quality of players they signed was never going to elevate them to the level, who challenger for top 8. It was always going to be good enough to keep them in more Betway Premiership, but not maybe a run in cup competitions, because a cup on you sometimes get lucky, and yeah, man, you fluke it at times, but more leaking, they're always going to be in and around that relegation area, I didn't look at their signing and think, Richards Bay, they fighting for a top 8 finish, and upper level, top 8, But yeah, man, not surprised to see them where they are, man. There's a question that I want to pose to you, Masandawana. The news broke that Coach Hulani Mukwena will be leaving Wydad, even though at the time of recording this preview, there hadn't been any official statement, but it looks like he's on his way out, And there's a player there at Wydad that I want to ask you if you'd have him, you'd take him back at Mo Sundowns in Cash Money Mailula. Would you guys take Cassius back? Because I definitely would. I would be happy if this team went for Cassius for the forthcoming season, 25-26 season, Because there's a huge possibility of Ribeiro leaving because of the type of season that he's had, because he's a quality player. And the Club World Cup is coming. If he does well, there will definitely be offers to look at from European clubs, So, yeah, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Ribeiro is not here with us next season and he's moved maybe to Europe, And when I look at our front three, mostly when it comes to our starting 11, he's the one who's technically sound. Maybe I'm too obsessed with technically sound players. He's very technical. He's very good technically, Whereas when you look at, I'll give you an example, just two players, Reyners and Shadley, very good strikers. They will get you goals and assists and then work rate. They will work their socks off Majida Aitu. But technical abilities, they lack. Whereas with Cassius, I think he can give you that goals, assist, and then the technical ability. He's very smart, Cassius, And yeah, man, I think age is still on his side. Unless there's an offer for him from Europe and he's keen to try Europe, his American side, is it American or Canadian side? Yeah, the MLS side though says there's offers from Europe. I don't mind. But if there are no offers, I think we should maybe look into bringing him back to Sundowns, because I don't think Cassius's story with Sundowns is over, man. And the thing that Cassius is that he knows the league, he knows the club, the culture at the club, he's a child, yeah, so let's go Sundowns, Cassius. So I would love to have him back, and for the new season. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. If you feel he would be a good signing, or I know there'll be guys in the comments will say we must go for a Fiston Mayele. I'd love Fiston Mayele in my team. He's a killer. He's a killer, but it won't be easy getting Fiston Mayele. He won't come. I don't think he'll come cheap unless he has a release clause. Leona release clause, I think it must be some ridiculous amount. But hey, Sundowns is Sundowns. We can always break the bank for him, So yeah, just on Cassius, what do you guys think? Should we try and get him back now? Going into game Yaronale, Richards Bay on Wednesday, they are still not out of the woods. They will come out fighting in this game on Wednesday, because they are trying to save their premiership status. So they won't give us 3 points or a point on a silver platter. Whatever we get from that game, we need to work for. This team, if we're being honest, first round when we beat them, was it 2-0? They played so well, and we should have lost that game, if we're being honest. They were all over us, creating chance after chance, and yeah, man. If they bring a performance like that or anything near that, yeah, no, they will give us a run for our money in this game, And I expect them to, because they are fighting for their status, like I said, and it's difficult playing teams. Actually, our back-to-back games against teams who are in positions that I do not like, facing teams who are them English. Yeah, teams who are fighting relegation, because it's Richards Bay and then Cape Town City. I do not like playing those teams, because on paper it looks like an easy game, but those people are fighting for their lives. They know you go down to the National First Division, everything changes. It's been stipulated, contract and so on. Now we get relegated, the salaries they go down, So yeah, man, they will come out fighting, And they have a few good players, man. They have Bo Gumed, who's very, very good, man. Right-footed, plays on the left, man. He has the most assists, he has 3 assists. But apart from that, he's a very, very good player. Scored a brilliant goal in their last game against Cape Town City. We need to keep an eye on him. And then there's the obvious threat, and Wegrate Yambutuma, their center forward, man. He will definitely work and run that center back pairing. He'll give them a torrid time, and yeah, they'll need to keep an eye for him. And because of how he plays, they play a lot of balls, crosses into the box, trying to find him because of his aerial prowess. So I expect them to do the same, and play those balls into our box. So we need to be careful of the crosses from these guys. And their double pivot, Khalile, Tlaisani, Mteto. I mean, those guys, their work ethic, man, their work rate is second to none. Those guys run for 90 minutes. They work their socks off in the middle of the park, and I expect nothing less from them in this game on Wednesday. I think they will do that, because they know Hori, they can't slack off against a team like Sundown, so they need to work, double their efforts in this game. I think Temba Zwane needs to start, man. I think Zwane is due a start now, to build him, give him, to help him regain match fitness, have match fitness kilos on his legs, so that by the time that final comes, our best player is ready, and to take us to the promised land. So I think Zwane needs to start, even if he plays 45, 60 minutes or 50 minutes, man, but start him, So, and another reason why I want to start Zwane is because maybe these guys might come with a low block, because at times they do play a 3-5-2, which turns into a 5-3-2 in defense. They have a lot of numbers in and around their goal to protect their goal and their goalkeeper, So Zwane, I would like to see him try and help us break that low block, So yeah, it will be a challenge, but I think with Zwane it might be easier. It won't be easy per se, but it might be easier with him in and around that area. 3 of their last 5 goals that they've considered have come from crosses. So I'd love to see us play a couple of not crosses per se from set pieces, 2 corners and 1 free kick. Excuse me. So I'd love to see us play a few crosses into their box and test them. As much as they have a lot of players in their excuse me, in and around their box, but clearly they have an issue in defending their box from aerial balls. So not to say I want to see someone playing cross after cross after cross. No, I don't want that. But I want to see answer questions that this game poses to us. I also want to see a lot of fluidity in our attack, man. I want to see aggression. I want to see us playing on the front foot. These are the same things that I said I wanted to see when I did preview our game against them in the first round, and I was a bit disappointed. But I want to see that in the last few games, especially the CAF Champions League, we've played the Champions League the way it needs to be played. We there we'd recycle the ball quite a lot in the Champions League because we feel maybe our rest defense has not set up properly or we don't have enough numbers in attack, and that's what you do in the Champions League. But in such games in the league, I would like to see us take more risks, instead of recycling the ball, taking chances, in attack and taking the game into to these guys and putting them on the back foot. I really, really want to see that. I want to see fluidity, guys. I want to see something that we haven't seen from Sundowns in the last few weeks. The game, the second leg, Al Ahly on Friday forced us to do such. So I want us to do it before the game forces us to do that. From the start of the game, I want to see Sundowns being aggressive in attack, man. Sadly, not necessarily sadly, Bo Khoza, Mashego, and Mayema have been selected for the Chan squad that will be flying to Malawi. I think they're already in camp. So they are going to miss this game, which is a big blow for them because this would have presented them with a great chance to try and reclaim a starting berth, more teaming, but they won't be available. So other players who are available will be given a chance because I'd like to believe Cardoso will make a few changes going into this game, and I would have definitely had Khoza and Mayema starting against Richards Bay, but they won't be around. They're traveling with the national team. My lineup, I would have Williams, Morena, right back, Mvala Lena needs match fitness, Libusa as well as Divine Lungu. And then my midfield 3 will be Obas, Mkhulise, and Zwane as my 2-8s. But in the build-up phase, I do not want to see Obas as the first receiver because let's be honest, you look at Game Earlier Chiefs, but Batusis is a very good player, damn good player. But he turns over possession quite frequently and cheaply, So I would have Mkhulise being their first receiver and helping us progress the ball through the thirds, So in possession, in build-up phase, Mkhulise at the tip, but off possession when the opponents come at us, obviously Batusi there at 6. That's how I'd do it, and then my front 3 will be Sales, Matthews, and Renas, and obviously the guys that are the normal 11. Most of them, I would have them on the bench in case the game doesn't go the way I imagine it would, So in case we need them, we can bring them on in the second half. I think we'll win this game 2-0, and I want it to be a comfortable 2-0. I do not want to be panicking towards the maybe last 15 minutes of the game or now we dropping points and stuff like that. I want it to be a 2-0 and a convincing one at that. Thank you guys for watching. The next time you will see us will be on Friday, bringing you the preview of our Betway Premiership trip away to Cape Town as we take on struggling Cape Town City. Until then, sharp Masandawa.